walk-up song. How do you pick it?
I'm always changing it.
You are?
Yeah, I love music, so I never want to just sit with one.
It's pretty well by DeWink.
If the walk-up doesn't have any hits in it, it's got to go.
Get it is gone! The first batter of the game.
Welcome to Stepping Up to the Plate, Shannon Ford, alongside Reds left fielder Jesse Winker. And Jesse, when you get to the ballpark, up until that first at-bat, walk me through kind of your process.
I have a little routine I do in the cage. I like to work out. I'll do some Pilates.
You got to tell me more about Pilates. How'd you get into it?
2 off seasons ago, I started it in Orlando. We have Robin here, Pilates trainer. I'll go in there with her, and it's great. It's just, it's like another way to work out. It's fun.
So you're walking into the on-deck circle. What are you looking for when you're in there?
I've been hitting behind Gino, so I've been watching him. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Oh my God, where did that ball end up? That's on a riverboat.
I'm really watching the pitcher. I'm just trying to get timing and trying to figure out what I want to do in that particular at-bat.
What can you learn from watching Gino when you're in the on-deck circle?
A lot. He's a really good player. I like to stand tall like him, and he drives the ball to all parts of the field, and that's what I'm trying to do. And
walk-up song.
Yeah.
How do you pick it?
It's a way to show everybody, like, hey, this is the kind of music I like. But I like all kinds of music, pretty much everything but like heavy metal I can listen to.
Fair. So you and Jim Day maybe don't get along.
Yeah, I don't like Jim Day's music touch. I mean, music taste at all.
And you took the lead there in "The Wink of an Eye." That was Tom Brenneman's line.
You're right, that's bad of me to judge Jim Day for his music. I'm sorry, Jim. You can listen to your heavy metal, it's just not for me.
So you're walking up to the box. What's the first thing you do? First foot you put in? Do you touch the top of the box with the bat?
I look to the sky twice. I say a little family saying to my grandpa. I like to take my time going to the plate because I feel like it's my at-bat. And I swipe the dirt back and forth, and then the show's on, and then we go.
All right, so how deep are you digging into the dirt, and where's your weight?
These are pretty intense questions, Shannon Ford. Weight is 50-50, and I like to feel the weight on my back leg once I load. I want to be able to drive the ball to all parts of the field, and I think to do that as a hitter, you can't just be looking inside. You have to be able to cover the plate and react inside and trust that you're quick enough to get there.
Now Winker, and this one is hammered.
Your batting stance, how did it come to be? Did you emulate somebody when you were younger?
I feel like it's kind of always changing. Like my batting stance now is different than when it was last year. I was a little more spread out. I just think it's a feel thing. It's what I'm feeling throughout the season. Right now I'm standing tall. That's something that Turner Ward brought to my attention. He felt like I could stand taller and get some more leverage, and these pitchers are always adjusting, so I need to adjust with them.
I've noticed that your outside toe is kind of bowed in a little bit.
Yeah, pigeon-toed. So I started that when I was like 8 years old, and that's what my dad called it, is pigeon-toe your back foot. I just feel like it allows me to send all my weight, all my energy through the middle of the field with a lot of power and force. That's what I try to do.
You're a guy that's constantly making adjustments, and you work a lot with Joey Votto, I've noticed. What are you learning from him?
His career speaks for itself. He's one of the best to ever play the game.
Wind up in the 2-1.
Not everything he does I can incorporate into my game. We're similar, but we're different. If there's a little something I can pick up from them that could help my career, I'm looking for it.
All right, stick-em options. Fans see you guys putting stuff on your bats all game long.
Sure.
They don't know what it is.
Sure.
What's the stick-em option of choice for you, and why?
So I use like a pine tar stick on my bat. We have spray in the dugout. I'm sure you've seen it.
Yep.
So I spray my hands, and then I put my batting gloves on so my batting gloves don't move.
So you're a double stick-em guy.
Double stick 'em.
All right,
Extra
you heard
stick.
that. Extra stick-em for Jesse Winker. The back grip, how did it come to be, and show us what you got?
I just like to hold it comfortably. I like to have my top hand, which is your back elbow. I like to feel that it's down. That's the only really thing I think about my grip.
So you're an elbow down guy.
Elbow down.
How did that come to be?
It allows me to hit the ball in the air.
Oh, doctor!
The heckling, we gotta talk about it. Weirdest thing you've heard from a fan, best thing you've heard from a fan?
The series in New York was pretty fun.
Drive right center field by Jesse! Yes, sir! DeWink!
It kind of just happened spur of the moment. I'm not out there planning anything. The fans is what drives this sport, and I think it's cool as a player if I can interact with them. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I get to play left field for the Cincinnati Reds, so I'm enjoying my life right now.